It's really me.
Oh, Tom, oh, God, Tom!
It's all right, it's all right.
Hold me before I faint.
got you.
I knew it was you. I just knew it. I don't know how, but I did. I was afraid to look. I was afraid that if I turned around, you'd be gone.
I'm right here.
Like in my dreams. I try to touch you in my dreams, and you disappear, but you're really here.
I'm really here.
And it's not a dream. Tell me it's not a dream.
It's not a dream.
I kept telling myself that I could just make it through one more day. But so many days, so many years. Oh, Tom, don't ever leave me again.
I won't.
Promise? Promise you won't ever leave me again.
I promise. Stop crying. I'm back and I'm here to stay.
Oh, my God. Are you all right? You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine.
Sure? They didn't hurt you, did they? You're uninjured, or?
Margaret, I'm fine. Everything is fine.
It's not fine. You had me worried half to death. Why didn't you write? Why didn't you call me and let me know that you were okay?
Margaret, I didn't have the time.
I thought something had happened to you. I thought something terrible had... Why didn't you let me know you were coming?
Margaret, I told you already. I didn't have the time.
It's not fair. Look at me. I'm a mess.
No, you aren't.
My hair is dirty, my face. These stupid shoes.
Margaret.
How could you do this to me? It's not fair.
Margaret.
I had it all planned. I had new stockings and lipstick.
Margaret, I don't care about your stockings or your lipstick. I care about you, the way you are.
I'm old.
No, you aren't.
When you left, I was young and pretty, and now I'm old and ugly.
You're more beautiful than I ever remember.
You're just saying that.
I'd love you even if you weren't.
Tom, I'm sorry. I'm acting like a spoiled schoolgirl.
I understand.
I just wanted everything to be perfect, that's all.
It is perfect.
Just guess I'm so used to worrying.
We can stop now because it's all over.
It is, isn't it? It's really over.
It's really over.
What was it like? Was it awful?
Sometimes I don't want to talk about it. It's done. It's finished. It's over. Margaret, I want to talk about us. I want to talk about us. Now, come sit down. I have something to tell you.
What is it? Did something happen?
Well, I'll say something happened.
What?
Ready?
What? What?
I got a job! Can you believe it?
But when? How? How did you?
One of the guys from the squad is a vice president at the bank at Fairview. He said he'd have a job ready for me when I hit stateside. A good one, too. He said they were looking for guys like me, with a service record like mine. The opportunities were unlimited.
Tom, that's wonderful.
I know, but I know something better. He said he knew of a house for us. Yeah, you know, about 20 miles from here. He said it was a bit run down right now, but with a little work, it'll be just perfect. With a garden in front, 2 acres in the back, and 3 floors.
3 floors?
Bedrooms on every floor.
But how will we be able to afford it?
It's all settled. The government's giving out these special loans to GIs who want to buy houses but don't have a down payment. My application's already in. But the best part of it all is, I've been saving up my money, you know, just to have a little bit to start out with. And I added it up, and it's around $500.
500?
I got into a poker game with a bunch of the CEOs.
Oh, Tom, you didn't lose it.
Lose it? I doubled it. I drew an inside straight and won $1,000.
$1,000?
$1,000. 1,000 smackers. And it's all ours, baby, free and clear. We're in the clover, Margaret. No more scraping up pennies to make the rent. They're all gone. We're gonna have a big house, a big car, and everything we ever wanted.
Everything?
Enough to keep you in stockings and lipstick for the rest of your life.
Oh, I can hardly believe it.
Believe it, Margaret, it's true.
Our very own house.
Just waiting for us to move in.
How many bedrooms does it have?
I don't know, 5, 6.
6?
Is it too many?
No.
Margaret, we have a big family with kids running and playing all around the house.
Oh, Tom.
And we're going to give those kids everything we never had. The best schools, the best doctors.
And the first one will be a boy.
Yeah, and he'll be healthy and strong.
And smart and handsome.
Another ball player, another Duke Snyder.
Or a doctor like Albert Schweitzer.
Or a banker like his old man.
And you can take him with you when you go fishing.
I can take him out to Ebbets Field.
And the circus. And we can take the whole family on trips up to Mountain Lake.
Sure, we'll even get ourselves our own little summer cottage.
What do you mean? You mean buy one?
I'll be a banker, honey. I'll give myself a loan.
Oh, Tom, you're terrible.
Margaret, from here on out, it's been nothing but the best. I know it's hard to believe, but it's true. When we were driving through those small towns in France, I don't know how to explain it. The streets were jammed with people, hanging from street lamps, leaning out windows. They were all cheering, screaming, waving American flags. And all the women were holding up the kids for us to kiss. One of those kids, he grabbed and held me around the neck. I looked into his eyes, and I don't know how to explain it. I felt like it had all been worth it. It's a whole new world, Margaret, a whole new ball game, and that's what I felt when that kid hugged me. I felt like we could do anything, have anything if we just set our minds to it. And it's all out there. A life more wonderful than we ever dreamed possible. We made it, Margaret. May I have this dance?
Imagine me on our first anniversary with someone like you in the nursery.
Oh, it doesn't sound bad.
And if it can be had,
Oh my God.
Who is he?
I have no idea.
You don't know?
Well, he does look familiar.
Come on.
Oh, Rick Margaret, who is this guy?
I don't know. Stop snapping at me.
I'm not snapping at you. I just want to know who he is.
Well, I'm sure I haven't got the vaguest notion.
Hey, you! What the hell are you doing here?
Tom,
What?
watch your language.
Well, who is he?
Who? Me?
Yeah, you.
I'm nobody. I'm nobody. I'm not here. Look, could you just get on with it?
What do you mean you're not here? You stay in my kitchen. You think I'm blind?
Mother's kitchen.
What?
This is Mother's kitchen.
All right, I thought it looked familiar.
Have you been here before?
Just a visit. I recognize the doilies. That smell.
What do you want?
It's that baking smell.
How did you get in here?
Hamburger pie or something?
Who are you anyway? What the hell is going on here?
Tom, mind your tongue.
Margaret, there's a complete stranger walking around our house.
Oh, I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation.
Hey, great radio.
Yeah, I'd like to hear it.
Me too. How do you turn it on?
He must be one of Mother's salesman friends. They like to stop by for coffee and cake.
Oh.
Hey! Hey! Are you listening to me? Hey! No one! Now get out!
Jeez.
Tom!
What?
What is wrong with you? Show a little common courtesy, for heaven's sake. You're being belligerent.
I just got back from a war.
That's no excuse to be rude. If you can't keep a civil tongue in your head, then don't bother opening your mouth.
God, look at these tubes.
Excuse me.
They're enormous.
Excuse me.
Hey, do you guys get Jack Benny on this thing?
Yes, on Sunday. Why, do you like Jack Benny?
He's my favorite.
Really, mine
He's
too.
great, isn't he?
I listen to him every week.
And Don and Dennis and Rochester.
Mary Livingston and Maxwell the Car.
This is a stick-up. Your money or your life. Well,
I'm thinking.
great.
Margaret.
Yes, well, look, Mr.
Oh, call me Tom.
Really? My husband's name is Tom. His name is Tom Two Tom. Tom Two Toms. Isn't that funny?
Hysterical.
Yes, well, tell me, Tom, just what is it that you sell?
Sell?
Well, aren't you a salesman?
No. I mean, yeah, I guess I do a little selling part-time between semesters. Whew, but that's not why I'm here.
Then why the hell are you here?
Tom!
Margaret, we haven't seen each other in over 4 years.
Well, if we've waited this long, I don't think another minute is going to kill us. Now control yourself. Now, Tom, tell me, if you're not here to sell us anything, then what exactly are you here for?
Well, I'm really not. I mean, not really.
You're really not what?
Well, I am. Obviously, I am. Kind of, I guess.
You are what?
All right, look. This is not how it was supposed to be, okay? Nobody said anything about a confrontation, and I'm as shocked about this as you are, seeing as it's really not at all what I was expecting. I mean, I was figuring some cheap old motel, you know, some dusty joint they rented by the hour, or even a junkyard Chevy with worn upholstery, or perhaps a movie theater, you know, showing old newsreels for 35 cents. That's
What do you
I
want?
want to see my conception.
What?
I want to see my conception? Okay. I know, it sounds crazy, but it's part of my therapy.
Therapy?
Yes, you see, my analyst is this neo-Freudian geneticist who believes that the Oedipal conflict originates in the preconsciousness of genetic memory. Steinfrank says that the only way to get to the bottom of my pathological narcissism is to trace it back to my pre-fetal experience. He calls it fertilization trauma. Quite frankly, I'm pretty skeptical about the whole idea, but what am I supposed to do? I mean, I've been through just about every kind of therapy there is. I've been through primal, behavioral, confrontational. I've tried acupuncture, modern dance. None of them worked, so I figured I had nothing to lose.
Are you not well?
Are you kidding? I'm not even close. I've been going through this bout of depression you wouldn't believe. I mean, in 6 years, I can only remember being happy once. And I think it was just a chemical imbalance.
But what's wrong? What is it?
Borderline schizophrenia.
Oh dear, is that what you have?
Yeah, all my friends have it too. Listen, do you think maybe I could get a glass of water?
No!
Of course, let me get it for you.
Margaret.
Tom, for heaven's sake, show a little common courtesy. ill? Oh, look, he wants to take his medicine.
Antidepressants. They're not much help, though. I don't have developed a resistance.
I'll say he's nuts. And what does he mean he wants to see his conception?
Oh, yes. What did you mean by that?
Steinfrank's idea thinks it might trigger some primal response that could lead to a cure. God, I hope he's right. The holidays are coming up.
Who are you anyway?
Oh, Tommy.
Tommy who?
Tommy Gilroy, your son.
That does it.
Well, we don't have a son.
No, but you will.
We will?
The 1st of December.
But how can that be?
I was 3 weeks early.
It doesn't seem possible.
Oh, it is. It's inevitable.
My future son here today?
Well, the first one, anyway.
Miraculous.
It's ridiculous.
My son.
What son?
Didn't you hear what he just said,
Hey,
Tom?
we got anything to eat, Mom?
We don't have a son, remember?
No, but we will in December.
Well, you say.
I haven't eaten all day.
He's come all this way just to see us.
Get a grip on yourself, Margaret. Jesus.
Sliced ham or bologna?
It's a shame. This guy's a phony.
He's our baby. Come for a visit.
He's crazy. Don't be an idiot.
Any cheese spread?
You. Drop the bread.
Tom! Mom!
Drop it.
Stop it, Thomas Kilroy. You put that down.
He's stealing our food,
It's
Margaret.
Mother's food, and you put that gun down this instant.
Margaret, for God's sake.
You might be able to get away with that kind of behavior in the army, but not here. I will not tolerate gunplay in my mother's kitchen. Now give me that thing before someone gets hurt.
I want him out.
Oh. Now, Tommy, you go right ahead and eat whatever you like.
What?
Thanks, Mom.
Margaret, are you crazy?
No, I'm not crazy. Now calm down and get a hold of yourself.
Yeah, Dad, don't be a jerk.
Hey, don't call me that.
Don't call your father a jerk.
Hey, no, not Dad. Don't call me Dad.
Hey, we got any mayonnaise, Mom?
And stop calling her Mom.
Got it, honey.
And don't call him honey. Margaret, you can't tell me you believe this load of crap.
Tom, please. Not in front of the KID.
What KID? This guy's older than I am. And we don't have any KIDs, remember?
No, but we will.
Yeah, in the future.
Well, that's where he's from.
The future?
Why not?
Because it's impossible.
Why?
Because how did he get here?
Drugs.
Tom, you just said it yourself. You just said that it was a whole new world, that anything was possible.
Well, not this. This is ridiculous, preposterous. It's inconceivable.
Ooh, I wish you wouldn't put it like that.
Margaret, I'm telling you, this guy's a freeloader, a vagrant, a bum.
Well, that may be, but he's still our son.
How can you say that? You've never laid eyes on him before.
Well, the mother always knows.
I can't believe this is happening.
Tommy, stop it. You're making a mess.
Margaret, for God's sake, think about what you're saying. It just doesn't make any sense.
Not everything in this world makes sense, Tom.
Good point, Mom.
There are some things in life that we don't understand, and we'll probably never understand them. We just have to accept them on faith.
Yeah, like quarks,
Quarks?
subatomic particles,
Oh.
and black holes and supernovas, or civil defense. I mean, who knows if these things actually even exist? Not me. I don't understand any of it. I mean, the day Buzz Aldrin stuck a flag in the moon, that was it for me. Things have gotten way too complicated.
The moon?
Yeah, we put men on the moon. Don't ask me how.
Who did?
We did, the United States.
The United States of America put men on the moon?
Yeah, it was weird. They played golf.
Golf?
Sea of Tranquility, hit this tee shot, went like 10 miles. Hey, we got any mustard?
Spicy or regular?
Wait a second. Wait a second. Hold on 1 minute here. Now, you're telling me the United States of America took a guy named Buzz and sent him all the way up to the moon, and when he got there, he played golf on an ocean, and he had a 10-mile tee shot. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Was there a tournament?
The Sea of Tranquility isn't an ocean. It's a desert. And it's not like they went up there just to play golf. That would be stupid.
Of course it would.
Nobody's going to spend billions of dollars to send some guy millions of miles into space just so he can work on his golf game.
Certainly not.
So what did they send him up there for?
Rocks.
Rocks?
Moon rocks.
Woo!
That's it, I'm calling the police.
Tom!
Moon rock's my fault.
You would call the police on your own son?
Wouldn't be the first time.
Tom, how can you?
Margaret, don't bother defending him. I don't know who this character is, but he is not my son. He's just some two-bit con artist. Don't you see what he's trying to do? He's trying to turn you against me, but I'm not going to let him. I want this spongy good-for-nothing out of my house, and I want him out now!
Whoa, deja vu.
It's not your house. And I will not allow you to throw our son out on the street.
He's not our son. Look at him. He doesn't look like us.
Everybody always used to say I looked like the milkman.
That doesn't...
Hey, Mom!
Oh, Tom, look, see, he does look like the milkman. See around the eyes?
All right. All right, fine. I'm going to put an end to this right now. You say you're our son, right? Right. You believe him. Fine. Prove it!
Jeez, what do you want, a blood test?
Don't tempt me.
Okay, I'm
Prove
not
it
tempted.
how?
If he really is our son, he must know a lot about us, right?
Okay, I see. You want background. You and Mom were both born and raised in Schenectady, New York. Mom has 6 brothers and a sister. You have 3.
Right.
Public record stuff. I got you, boy. I got you.
When you were a kid, you used to have to walk 5 miles uphill both ways with no shoes just to get to school.
Wrong. It was only 6 blocks. Ha!
Figures.
See, Margaret, I told you.
You told me it was 12 blocks.
Go on.
All right. You and Mom met in high school, but you didn't start going together until senior year. Mom didn't like you at first because your hair tonic smelled like fish oil. She didn't want to be seen with someone all her friends were calling tuna head.
That's true. That's absolutely true. Sorry.
Tuna head.
Well, it stuck, Tom.
It was the same hair tonic Gable used, and I never heard you call it tuna
Well,
head.
I never called you that.
Who was it then? Was it Phyllis?
What difference does it make? The point is he got it.
It was Phyllis, wasn't it?
What else?
Was it Phyllis?
What else?
Okay. When you enlisted in the Army, you made friends with 4 guys. 2 of them, Tony Pancotti and Butch Conklin, were captured in Tunisia. Manny Eisenblatt contracted venereal disease in Algiers. And the 4th one, Benny Bellows, faked amnesia after he fell out of a Jeep in Anzio and ran away with a nurse he met at a hospital in Palermo.
Is that right?
Monkey get!
Another son! All right.
Look, can we get on with this? My session only lasts 45 minutes.
Tom, isn't it wonderful? We're going to have a son named after you, a son you can take fishing.
Fishing.
You don't like fishing?
I hate fishing.
Oh, well, what about the circus? You must like the circus.
Not really.
Oh, how about baseball? You have to like baseball.
Nah, competition makes me anxious. I mean, what's the point? When you lose, you feel lousy. And when you win, it's only good for a couple of minutes because you're too busy thinking about how lousy you're going to feel when they're over.
What do you like
I
then?
don't know, movies, cable TV. I guess I'm kind of visual.
My God.
Well, do you have any brothers and sisters?
Yeah, 4 of them.
4? Did you hear that, Tom? 4 brothers and sisters. 5 children. The big family we always dreamed of.
Yep, and all by cesarean.
What?
I know, can you believe it?
All of them?
Yeah, and the only one who was under 10 pounds was Tim, and he turned out to be gay.
Huh?
Yeah, but he's still in the closet, so don't tell him I told you.
What?
Look, it's no big deal, right? It's just the way he is.
But how long has he been in the...
His whole life, he says he always felt that way since he was 13.
13?
Believe me, Ma, it was obvious. I don't know how you missed it.
And he won't come out?
Afraid to. Afraid he might lose his job. Look, it's no big deal, right? He's just real sensitive, that's all.
Well, as long as he's gay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, what about the others? What are their names?
Well, there's me, Billy, Timmy, Susie, and Jenny.
Oh, yes, of course. Jenny's mother's name.
Yeah, Jenny was born right after Mama died.
Oh, no, Mama died.
Yeah, what a relief. She had Alzheimer's disease. Her brain just fell apart. Got so bad we had to start wearing name tags around the house. Finally, Dad put her in a home in the Bronx. A year later, she died of botulism.
Tom,
What?
you put my mother in a home?
No.
How would you?
I never did.
Yes, you did. Don't lie.
I didn't. I would.
Yes, you will. You always hated Mama. You know what he used to do? He used to take the rubber stop.
Why, you fool?
Then he put live rodents in your luggage.
Right, your hands off. Now leave alone. Now, you two try and get along, why can't you?
Yeah, get along with it, liar.
True.
It's a lie.
True.
Lie.
True.
Lie.
True.
Lie.
It doesn't matter. Now stop your bickering, both of you. We'll just have to cross that bridge when we come to it. There's nothing we can do about it now, at any rate, so I don't want to hear another word about it! I want to hear about my children and what they're doing with themselves in the future.
Not much. Collecting unemployment, mostly.
Tommy, you mentioned something about semesters. Are you going to some kind of school?
Yeah, college.
College? Did you hear that, Tom? Your son is going to college. Isn't that exciting?
Not really. After 11 years, it gets to be pretty predictable.
11 years.
Good Lord, what are you studying?
Well, at first I wasn't studying much anything. It all seemed so irrelevant, you know? How could I sit in some boring history class when history was being made right outside the window? I mean, people were dying in the street. It was time to join the war on oppression, join the fight against injustice and ignorance. I mean, we were the armies of the night.
So you quit school?
No! I didn't want to lose my draft deferment. Besides, I was saving up credits towards my political science degree.
You're studying to be a political scientist?
After Watergate, I got disgusted.
Watergate.
Don't ask. And besides, the women in that department, they're real low. unattractive. After that, the economy got real bad, so I figured I had to do something with my life. I didn't want to end up like one of those guys with long gray ponytails who live in their Volkswagens, so I went into pre-med.
A doctor!
Nah, I had to quit that after a year. Turns out they had a language requirement. What a pain. They wanted me to memorize Greek. After that, I decided I'd be a lawyer.
That's good.
Are you kidding? Those people are totally immoral. You're not even supposed to ask the guy if he's guilty. They don't care about justice. All they care about is winning. Believe me, flunking that bar exam is the best thing that ever happened to me. After that, I went through a pretty intense period of self-evaluation, and I realized I have a real problematic relationship with money. It was almost puritanical. I mean, there's nothing wrong with making money, right? As long as you don't get too compulsive about it. So I went into business administration.
Oh.
Yeah, that didn't work out either. Turns out I really don't have a head for numbers. But there was communications. No. Sociology. No. Communications and psychology. No. So I decided, the hell with it. I'll be a writer. Plus, that's what I always wanted to do anyway. It's like I've got all these stories that really need to be told, you know?
So you're going to be a writer?
Nah, I failed the course.
My God!
So what will you do now?
I don't know. I guess I could take that job at the government. It's either that or be a banker.
What's wrong with being a banker?
Boring.
It's work. Work is work. It was all fun and games that wouldn't pay to do it. Lighten up, kid. Get a job. Stop freeloading.
Hey, don't start in on me, all right? I've had a rough trip.
Hey, you don't get anything in this world for nothing, pal. This life is damn hard, and the only way you're gonna get through it is by doing a little work. By the sweat of your brow, not by laying around some fancy-ass college.
Well, Tom, you were just saying how you wanted all your children to have an education.
Well, I didn't realize he was gonna make a career out of it.
Well, yes, 11 years does seem like an awfully long time. My goodness, Tommy, how did you manage? That must have cost an awful lot of money.
Yeah, and don't think I didn't appreciate it.
Why, you little...
Mom, we got anything for dessert?
You haven't finished your sandwich.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
What about that crust?
Oh, Mom, crust is boring.
Margaret, did you just hear what he said?
Let me handle this, Tom. Now, you listen to me, young man. There are starving children in India who have never even seen a crust of bread. And if you think that...
Not anymore. Not anymore. The United States went in with money and advisors and taught them how to irrigate. India's a food exporter now.
I mean, there are no more starving
Well,
children?
there's still the third world.
Third world?
Yeah, you know, Africa, Jamaica, Mississippi.
Oh, the hell with the third world.
Tom, shame on you.
That's right. That's right. People are sick of hearing about it. I mean, what more can we do?
We can finish our crust.
Then can I have dessert?
There's lemon meringue pie in the icebox.
Cool. Margaret, did you just hear what he said?
Cool.
He spent 11 years at a college and takes us with the bill?
Don't worry, Dad. I was only enrolled for 9. After Billy's accident, I had to go to California for a couple of years to clear my head.
And who was gonna pay for that?
And what about those 2 years I spent to knock around Europe? That didn't cost you anything, unless you count the bail money for the trumped-up drug charges.
Bail money!
Son,
It was a plant. I was framed.
And how am I
What
gonna pay for
happened?
that?
What's the big deal? It's only money.
Only money. Only money! Only money, you say? What do you think, money just grows on trees? I'll give you only money. When I was only 10 years old, I had to sell newspapers on the street to put food on the table. My 8-year-old brother had to shine shoes at the train station.
Oh, God.
Spare me the boring depression story.
What kind of accident?
Margaret, did you just hear what he said?
Look, if you didn't want to spend money, you shouldn't have had kids.
Well, if you think I'm gonna have you, you got another thing coming.
Hey, I didn't ask to be born, you know.
We can take care of that right now.
Tommy, you stop provoking your father.
He started
I don't care who started it. I just want it stopped. Now, we are supposed to be a family, and it would be nice if just once we could try and act like one. Now, I want to know what happened to Billy.
He blew up.
What?
After he got back from Vietnam, he became this anti-war radical.
Vietnam?
Don't ask. So anyway, he's building this bomb for this local peace organization, and well, it went off.
Oh my God, he's not dead, is he?
Not exactly.
Not exactly.
He's sort of in a coma.
Oh no.
And the only reason he's still alive is they've got him hooked up to one of those artificial life machines. You don't want to know how much that stuff costs.
How much?
Don't ask.
My God.
But they say there's still brain activity, so nobody knows what to do.
Let him die.
Tom.
It is pretty depressing. You and Susie are the only ones who still visit him, you know, to trim his nails, comb his hair. But even Susie's getting a little fed up. She had her way, we'd pull the plug and then sit around and chant.
Chant?
Susie's real into religion. She got into it after her abortion.
Abortion?
She was a member of this love cult run by this Korean arms manufacturer for a while. She quit that after you guys kidnapped her and had her deprogrammed. Then she was a charismatic Catholic for a while. Guess that was too exhausting. And then she moved into an ashram and became an anorexic.
She's living in an ash can?
No, ashram. It's this place where people go to meditate and become one with the universe.
Is it in outer space?
Sort of. It's on 14th Street.
What is an anorexic?
It's a woman who punishes her parents by starving herself to death.
Why would she want to punish us?
I don't know, hates you, I guess.
But why?
I don't know. I wouldn't get too hung up about it. All kids hate their parents.
Since when?
The early 60s.
This is horrible.
It's a nightmare.
Great pie, Mom.
Well, what happened to Jenny?
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
She hates you too.
But why?
Well, she doesn't exactly hate you, just what you stand for, that's all.
What I stand for?
Yeah, she says you're a male imperialist stooge. She thinks your compulsive cleaning is just a symptom of the guilt you feel for wasting your life in mindless servitude.
Well, I don't understand.
Neither do I. Sounds paradoxical if you ask me.
But what did I do?
I don't know. It's almost impossible to raise kids nowadays. But you do have to remember, we were the first generation to grow up with the bomb. Do you have any idea what it's like to live like that? To live knowing that you and everybody around you could be blown to smithereens at any second?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, well, do you know what it's like to be live in a world where a single madman could bring all of civilization to the brink of destruction?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, do you know what it's like to be young and idealistic and to spend years fighting for peace and justice just to find out that none of it made any difference?
I'm beginning to.
Yeah, well, we were different.
Why?
Because we were.
How?
We were special.
Why?
We were.
How?
We were nonconformists.
Who was?
Everybody.
What?
Yeah, well, you guys were a pretty obnoxious bunch, too. I think you were the last word because you won a war. Give us reasons like you guys had, and even we could have been war heroes. Hitler, Mussolini, Pearl Harbor. Gosh, you guys got all the breaks.
I give up.
My own children hating me.
Oh, they don't hate you anymore. Once you got old and fat, just improved.
Fat!
Oh, yeah. When all the kids moved out of the house, you get real addicted to diet pills. Menopause, I guess. Dad had to pack you up and send you to a detox center. You got better, but all you seemed to want to do when you got home was eat, which is perfectly understandable. But by that time, Dad's drinking had gotten totally out of hand.
Well, that's ridiculous. Tom doesn't drink. Why, he's never even had...
He's fallen off the wagon like 10 times. After the fire, he just buys it wholesale.
The fire?
Dad torched the house to collect the insurance.
Our house?
He fell way behind on his gambling debts.
Gambling debts.
And then there was that audit at the bank, so he had to hurry up and put back all the cash he embezzled.
Tom,
What?
you stole money from the bank to gamble with? How could you?
No. That money wasn't for gambling. That was for our lodge up at the lake.
Our cottage at the lake?
10 cottages.
10 cottages.
Dad was going to rent them out during the fishing season and make a bundle. But then the gas shortage hit and people stopped taking vacations. Then the majority of the fish population got wiped out by acid rain. Tried to torch that too, but he got caught. Probably would have done time if he hadn't filed for bankruptcy. Judge felt sorry for him.
Bankruptcy?
That Mom's affair.
What?
Woohoo! Stop it. I don't want to hear anymore. I can't. It's too awful.
Look, maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
But what about the good times? Weren't there any of those? There must have been good times, too.
Sure.
Well, tell us about those. Tell us about the good times. Well,
I'm thinking.
this is dreadful.
Oh, there were the reunions.
Reunions?
Yeah, every year, you and Dad would get together with Dad's old war battalion. You know, a party or a banquet. You'd all get loaded and talk about the good old days.
The good old days.
Yeah, you know, the war, the depression. You guys really look forward to it.
Awful.
I need a drink.
My own daughter hating me, my son in a closet, my house burned to the ground. No, I don't believe it. It's not true. It can't be true.
I wish it weren't.
It's not. It is. I refuse to believe that.
It's no use, Margaret.
What?
It's a losing hand.
What are you saying?
We crapped out.
Thomas Kilroy, you stop that. I won't permit that kind of talk.
It's no use in pretending anymore, Margaret.
It's not true. Sure, maybe a few things will go wrong. Maybe it won't turn out exactly like we planned. But no matter what happens, no matter what lies ahead, there's always hope.
I just don't see it, Margaret.
Tom, we love each other. That's all that matters. That's what's important. And as long as we have that, we can face anything. We can. I know we can.
Hey, Mom.
I mean, we've made it through bad times before, right? And we'll make it through again. The way we always have. Together.
Hey, Mom, I'm eating my pie crust.
Two people who care about each other and help one another. But besides, now that we know all these things, we'll be able to change it. I mean, it doesn't have to turn up like this, don't you see? Things will be different now that we know.
Oops, spilled my milk.
Tom, we love each other. We can't stop now. Not now, we're just starting out. I mean, we have to at least try.
You're right, Margaret. You're right. You're absolutely right. We do have a chance to change it. And we will. I mean, it doesn't have to end up like this. I mean, Forewarned, forearmed, right?
Not really.
Shut it, you! I mean, what are we talking about here? We're talking about our life, right?
Right,
What happens in our life is up to us. It's our destiny, right?
right.
Oh, Margaret, from here on out, no more drinking, no more gambling. I'll never touch another drink or place another bet for the rest of my life.
Yeah, sure.
Why, you little...
Okay.
Don't say that ever again! Margaret, it doesn't have to end up like this. We're gonna prove, we're gonna show that people can do anything if they just accept a little personal responsibility. It won't be easy, but we can do it!
We can, I know we can.
Margaret, I don't know how this could have happened, but this I do know. It wasn't because these things had to happen. It wasn't fate to blame, it was ourselves.
You always blame it on the Dodgers.
What?
Yeah, when the Dodgers moved out of Brooklyn.
The Dodgers moving out of Brooklyn!
Yep.
When?
Tom, it's only... I mean,
1958. O'Malley packed up the whole team and moved them to Los Angeles. They're the Los Angeles Dodgers. And now...
Tom, what are you doing?
It's no use, Margaret. The debt is civic. Maybe I could have quit drinking. Maybe I could have quit gambling, too. But the Dodgers moving out of Brooklyn, what can I do about that? Tell me, Margaret. Tell me.
We
What?
can write them a letter.
Goodbye, Margaret.
Where are you going?
To re-enlist.
Tom, wait! Tom! He's gone. He's left me.
Believe me, Ma, it's the best thing that ever happened to you.
But I waited for him for 4 years.
Yeah, well, he was having a good time liberating Paris.
All our hopes, all our dreams.
Yeah, but he was a creep.
And now I'm all alone.
You still have me.
You?
Who was the one that never forgot your birthday? Who was it that stood up to him when he started yelling at you? Who covered for you when you didn't want him to find out about all the money you lost at bingo?
Who?
Me. It was always me. Gosh, he didn't care. All he cared about were interest rates and point spreads. I was the one who was always there for you.
Do you really love me, Tommy?
Ma, you're all I ever wanted. And I'm sure you probably got serious reservations, and I know I didn't turn out exactly like you expected, but it's really not all my fault. Really, it isn't. You don't know what it's like in the future. It's terrifying. No wonder I'm such a wreck. But it'll be different now. Now that I'm back here where it's safe, I'll be able to change, and I will.
But Tommy,
No, I'll be vigorous and decisive, like I was when I was a kid.
but Tom is gone.
No, don't you see? It doesn't matter anymore. It's a clean slate, a whole new ball game. It's different now.
But he's your
No,
father.
please don't make me go back there. I'd rather die than have to. What?
Well, everyone has to have a father, don't they?
Which way?
That way.
Hey, Dad, I was just kidding. I was only playing. Just messing around.
He's done a wonderful job. There's no doubt about it. Thanks to him, the country's back on its feet again. Cake knife.
Here, hon.
People are starting to act like citizens again. They're starting to care about more than just making it through the next day.
Well, that was because of inflation.
Sure it was. Hell, I'm not blaming them. They had no choice. Anyone else for more cake? Birthday girl?
Well, maybe just a little. Not too much, though. No, Rudy, smaller. Smaller. Rudy, I can't eat all of that. What are you doing? Take some of that back. You'll ruin my waistline.
Oh, to hell with your waistline. Getting too skinny anyways. I don't have anything to hold on to anymore.
Rudy, not in front of the guests.
What guess? It's your sister.
Oh, he's got a one-track mind, I swear.
Katrin.
No more for me, thanks.
Jake Cake? Cake Jake? No thanks. How's that for poetry? What do you think? Think I've got a future?
It's Jacob.
Yeah, no good. Can't use it. Doesn't rhyme with cake. Can't be poetry if it doesn't rhyme.
Think of it as blank verse.
Good one. What did I do with my fork?
Well, I'll give you another one.
Forget it. I'll just use Jake's. Where was I? Oh, yes, no, I'm not blaming them. They were scared to death. Why wouldn't they be? Their life savings were being wiped out right in front of their eyes. Millions of people without work. No, it was a desperate situation, no doubt about it. But you know what made it really bad? Is there wasn't anybody in charge. There wasn't any confidence in the future. Because there wasn't anyone there to inspire it. I mean, let's face it, this country, it's been in a daze. People just lost faith in all the traditional values. Forget self-sacrifice. Forget discipline. It was just me. There's something had to change or this country just wasn't going to make it.
But it has changed.
That's what I'm saying. It's my whole point. The whole situation's turned around now. Crime is down, inflation is down, the military's strong again, and the bad guys are running scared. Hell, no wonder the election was such a landslide. For the first time in 20 years, people can finally feel proud in their country again.
Oh, tell them about that woman at the newsstand.
I'm getting to that. Will you let me finish? You're not going to eat your cake.
Oh, I can't. It's too much, I told you.
Jesus. Give it to me. This is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Just the other day, I went to this newsstand to buy paper, and there was this little old lady in there. She must have been about 60, 65. Didn't look like she had much money. From the moment I walked in there, all that woman did was stare at me. I thought to myself, oh no, here we go again. She's gonna throw a fit.
Well, that happened a couple of weeks ago. This woman saw Rudy at the train station and started screaming at him. He didn't even do anything. She started screaming. What was it that she called you?
I don't know, she was crazy.
It was really filthy.
She was like one of those mad dogs going to convulsions every time a uniform walks by.
Did you shoot her?
I should have.
Jacob,
Just asking.
don't start.
But come on, Katrin. He's just joking.
I mean it, Jacob.
What's wrong? What's going on?
Jacob's had too much to drink.
Oh, hell, Katrin. Let the guy enjoy himself. Pay no attention to her, Jake. Eat, drink, and be merry.
Thanks, rude.
Good one. Good one.
Come on, Rudy. Finish your story.
Right. So I pay for the paper. I'm about to walk out the door when the old lady grabs me by the arm. And I think to myself, here it comes. You know what she does? She pulls me down. She whispers in my ear. Makes me proud to see young men in uniform again. God bless you. We could use more like you.
Isn't that sweet?
How about that? Now that's just the kind of thing you weren't hearing a few years ago.
And it's true. It does make you feel proud.
The woman actually had tears in her eyes.
I love that story.
How do you know she wasn't crazy?
Jacob,
What?
No, that was the other one.
Jacob, that is enough.
Wait a minute. I want to hear what he has to say.
He's drunk. He's just being contrary.
What did you mean by that?
Well, I just think it's interesting, that's all.
What's interesting?
That you assume the woman who berated you was insane, while the one who flattered you was perfectly normal.
She was berating him in a public place,
He was flattered in a public place.
but she was screaming.
You mean say never whisper?
I hope you're not saying it's crazy to be patriotic.
I wouldn't call it absolute proof of sanity.
What's wrong with patriotism?
Nothing. It's perfectly natural.
So is death and disease.
And what's that supposed to be?
Just because a thing is natural doesn't make it desirable.
If patriotism is anything, it's a cure.
Seems to me more like a symptom.
Of what?
Of personal weakness.
What's weak about feeling patriotic?
To feel patriotic is to feel superior. To celebrate one country is to implicitly denigrate all others. And the feeling of superiority that comes with patriotism is a coward superiority. It risks nothing. The man who proclaims the greatness of his country is the man who doesn't have the courage to proclaim his own individual greatness.
Are you calling patriots cowards?
But what about all the men who have died for their country?
They did not die for their country.
The hell they didn't.
They were killed while trying to kill for their country.
Well, however you want to put it. The point is that they sacrificed their lives for the good of their country.
Soldiers do not go into battle with the intention of sacrificing anything, least of all their lives. And how you put it, as you say, means everything. The expression, he died for his country, did not originate with a dying soldier. It was invented by a political eulogist for political purposes. He needed to reassure the grieving parents and to recruit more young heroes to take the dead soldier's place. It's rhetoric. A manipulation of words for emotional effect to achieve a political purpose.
You're the one who's manipulating words for effect.
What effect?
to win people over to your sick point of view.
I don't care whether you agree with my point of view or not. I'm a poet, not a politician. I say what I say because I believe it's true.
But what about the Olympics? Didn't you feel proud when this country won all those medals?
Individual athletes won those medals, and their pride is the honest pride of individual effort. The people who appropriate that pride in the name of patriotism are nothing more than chauvinistic cannibals. Their own achievements have so little value, they have to confiscate the achievements of their so-called country.
The achievements of a country are the achievements of its people.
The achievements of Mozart are not the achievements of Austria.
Mozart's a product of Austria.
You make him sound like an industrial export.
He was born and raised in Austria.
So were millions of others, whose only talent was for giving birth to millions more.
But without Austria, there would have been no Mozart.
Austria is a political invention, like all countries. It was not created for the purpose of cultivating Mozarts, and so it has no right to claim his genius for its own.
So you feel no loyalty towards your country?
No.
After all this country's given you.
I don't see that this country's given me any more than Austria gave to Mozart.
But what about the language? You couldn't write poetry without that.
Not everyone who speaks the language is a poet, and not every poet speaks this language.
Then what do you feel loyalty towards?
My work, my friends,
And what about the rest of the world? What about a belief in a cause?
the rest of the world can take care of itself. My only cause is my own mind.
It would be a hell of a world if everyone felt the way you did.
Don't worry. Almost no one does, and they probably never will. And it's still a hell of a world in spite of that.
And if your country were suddenly attacked, you would not defend it.
I'm not a soldier. I'm a poet. I have no interest in fighting. My only interest is to understand the truth as best I can.
Some poet. You've never even been published.
Rudy!
It's true, isn't it?
Thanks, Monica. When we were talking, it just came up. You didn't say it was supposed to be a secret.
Come on, we're supposed to be telling the truth here, right?
Stop it, Rudy. Don't be spiteful.
Who's being spiteful? I just thought you had to be published before you could call yourself a poet.
Well, Jacob happens to be a very fine poet.
Yeah, well, you seem to be the only one who thinks so.
Everyone will think so someday.
Oh, and when did you become such an expert on poetry?
All right, Rudy, stop it.
You probably never even read a poem till you met him.
Rudy, stop it. Leave my sister alone.
No, we're supposed to be telling the truth here.
Katrin has been reading books ever since she was a little girl. She's read more than you and me put together.
How do you know how many books I have read?
Look, let's just stop this, all right?
No. How the hell can someone just decide he's a poet? That's all it takes. Maybe I'll just decide I'm a doctor. He doesn't need to be published, and I don't need to take a medical exam. How's that?
Oh, be quiet. You're being ignorant.
Don't you call me that. Call me that.
Well, stop picking on everybody.
You're supposed to be my wife.
But Katrin's my sister.
It's about time you decided whose side you're on.
And you're not being fair. If Jacob wants to call himself a poet, why can't he? Who cares if he's been published or not? Do you have to kill somebody before you can call yourself a soldier?
Hey, I don't care what the hell he calls himself, but I'll be damned if I'm going to stand here and listen to him call patriots cowards.
He never said that.
Because let me tell you something, Jake. I'm patriotic, and so's everyone else in my squad. Now are you going to tell me that those men don't have courage?
I can't say that it takes much courage to mindlessly march to your own death on someone's command.
Are you calling soldiers mindless?
You fight when you're ordered to fight. I call that not having a mind of your own.
I'm defending your freedom, you jerk.
Rudy, stop it.
Right.
Jacob!
As long as I don't exercise it by disagreeing with
Jacob,
you.
that's enough.
You know what you are?
Come on, Rudy.
You're a selfish egotist.
You're ruining the party.
And you're an interchangeable part.
Ah! Rudy, let go of him! Stop! Stop it! Monica, stop it! Rudy, for God's sake! Stop it! Leave him alone!
If you hate this country so much, why don't you just leave it?
Stay away from him.
Come on, Rudy, stop it. That's enough.
I intend to.
Do us all a favor, make it soon.
Monica, get him out of here.
Will next week be soon enough?
Come on, Rudy. You have to get ready. You'll be late.
Sticky little traitor.
Jerk.
It's not all his fault.
Who attacked who, Monica?
We'll tell Jacob to keep his mouth shut.
Why? He's right.
Rudy is not a coward.
You call what he just did an act of courage.
He was provoked.
Yes, by the truth.
Get out. Get out of our house, both of you. Oh, get out and stay out. I don't care if you are my sister. I won't let you come in here and call my husband a coward. Rudy happens to be one of the bravest men I ever met.
It was true.
So what? You have to say it.
I meant about leaving next week.
What?
I am leaving next week.
For where?
Paris.
For how long?
I am not planning on coming back.
And what about me?
I have nothing to offer you, Katrin. I have no money. I can't see how I could expect to get any anytime soon.
Well, maybe I have my own money. Did you ever think of that?
Do you?
No.
I can't support you, Katrin. I can't take that responsibility. It would interfere with my work.
So you have to leave because of your work?
Yes.
Well, I don't see why. You've been working just fine right here.
I haven't been working just fine here. That's why I'm leaving.
And you think you'll be able to work any better in Paris?
I can't stay in this country. It's spiritually bankrupt.
And what about me? Am I spiritually bankrupt too?
I didn't say that.
No, I'm just an albatross, right? Right?
I'm sorry.
Fine. Well, I hope you and your work will be very happy together. Rudy was right. You're a selfish egotist.
Is it me? Am I crazy? Am I wrong? Is it wrong to love your country? Is it wrong to be willing to fight for it? I love this country, I love it. And I know it's not perfect, but what is? You have to believe in something, right? Is it wrong to want to believe in something bigger than yourself? Is it crazy to want to be a part of something? To be a part of something that is so much a part of you? Tell me, is it me? Am I crazy?
No, of course it's not. I love this country too as much as you do. Rudy, it's not you. It's not you, honey. It's not.